Prince Harry has been accused of appropriating Maori culture after he appeared in a bizarre advert to plug his eco-travel firm Travelist. The Duke of Sussex appeared in the 5-minute video yesterday and delivered several phrases in Te Reo Maori. Launching his campaign on Maori television's current affairs program Te Ao with Moana, Harry described New Zealand as a country of sustainability pioneers and called his project his new kaupapa, the Maori word for work that is considered principled and for public good. He went on to praise Maori culture, which he said inherently understands sustainable practices and how to take better care of our life-giving land, which are critical lessons which we can all learn. However, he has come under fire from royal fans who have accused him of appropriating Maori culture to plug his eco-firm. Taking to Twitter, one wrote, "Usually a white man launching a global brand would be accused of appropriating Maori culture. Not sure Prince Harry will get the same treatment." Another said, "So Prince Harry is now appropriating Maori culture to cash in on mental health." While a third added, "How does it feel for Maori to be used by Harry to market his business? Did he ask first?" In another potential embarrassment for the Duke, his video comes just weeks after the Maori party called for the Queen to be removed as New Zealand's head of state. Calling for a divorce, co-leader Raweri Waititi said the Crown has failed in its duty of care. "What we've had until now is a one-sided relationship, completely defined by the Crown. That looks more like a dictatorship than a partnership." Another news, Prince Harry began to show increasing signs of irritation towards the media during his and Meghan Markle's South African tour in 2019. Speaking on the latest episode of podcast Dynasty, hosts Nicholl and Vanderhoof discussed Harry's attitudes towards the press and how he would lash out at paparazzi, after asking to be left alone. Speaking on Dynasty, Ms. Nicholl said, "When you look at images of him, Harry, as a young boy, more often than not, he is sticking his tongue out at the photographers. You know, as an adult, he used to lash out at some of the paparazzi. I have witnessed him get really angry with paps that used to follow him around London, and Harry knew some of them by name, and sometimes he pleaded with them to leave him alone, and when they didn't, occasionally he'd lash out at them." Ms. Vanderhoof added, "It just always seemed like Harry has not had the same desperate desire to keep on journalists' good side as the rest of royals did. You know, keeping the press sweet, keeping people excited to follow you and hear about you and cover your charity projects, is one of the main rules of the monarchy." Ms. Vanderhoof continued, "By Harry's later teenage years, I think he just stopped playing by the rules." During the Sussex's 2019 South African tour, Harry was filmed reacting with disdain to Sky News royal correspondent Rhiannon Mills asking him a question. Speaking on the royal documentary The Princes and the Press, which was previously aired on BBC, Ms. Mills spoke out about the encounter. Ms. Mills admitted she realized she had kicked the wasp's nest when the Duke of Sussex reacted negatively to her asking a question about his work during a stop to Malawi. Also in 2019, Prince Harry lashed out at the British media for its treatment of his wife, Meghan. He accused the press of hounding her the way it did his mother, Princess Diana, who died in a 1997 car crash while trying to elude paparazzi. At the time, Harry said, "My deepest fear is history repeating itself. I've seen what happens when someone I love is commoditized to the point that they are no longer treated or seen as a real person. I lost my mother and now I watch my wife falling victim to the same powerful forces." In early 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan announced they were to step down as senior working royals. They claimed that their announcement came after many months of reflection and internal discussions. They declared they wanted to work to become financially independent, while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen.